everybody. Thanks for joining me today. We have some good stories about feelings and emotions and why your face might look like this. Maybe it looks this way, happy, or maybe it looks sad, or maybe it looks angry. Well, my first story that I'm going to share with you is called A Perfect Day, and it's written by Sarah Brannon, and this is just a delightful little story about a happy, friendly seagull and a very grumpy, crabby crab. So maybe you've heard the expression, "Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed today?" Well, that means maybe you woke up feeling a little bit grumpy. And I know, well, I'm feeling quite happy right now, but that's because I've already had my morning coffee. But when I first woke up, I was feeling a little grumpy because I really didn't want to get up. So anyway, let's read A Perfect Day by Sarah Brannon. Perfect day. And it does look perfect, doesn't it? Look at that sunny blue sky and that beautiful blue ocean. A happy seagull. Here he is sitting on his rock, just enjoying the beautiful morning at the ocean. Blue sky, gentle breeze, warm sun, cool feet. It's a perfect day. He just looks so happy, doesn't he? But, here comes somebody to ruin the mood. It's a crab, and he says, it's not perfect. And the seagull says, "What do you mean it's not perfect?" And the crab says, "I see a cloud." And the seagull looks at the cloud and says, "It's a pretty cloud." And now the crab says, "And there's a smelly old boat right over there." And the seagull says, "I like the boat." I think the boat adds something nice to the scene, doesn't it? Something to watch. And the crab says, "The rock is slippery and it's covered with barnacles." That's what these things are growing here along the rock. And the bird says, "Fine, it's not perfect. I'm going to find a better rock." And off she flies. She's had enough of the crabby old crab. He's ruining her mood. And now, there she is, resting nicely on that rock. Ah, warm sun, cool feet, no crabs. This is perfect. There's a crab. Maybe now he feels left out. He's probably sorry he was so crabby because she left him, didn't she? Who wants to be around a crabby old crab? And there they are, but what's going on here? It's not perfect. Looks like two whales, doesn't it? There's the seagull, and here's the crab. Oh no! Uh-oh! One of the whales spouted, and the crab flew up in the air. And the other whale shot up his tail, and the seagull had to fly away. The rocks were whales, weren't they? What a surprise. Oh no, oh no, I don't think the crab can swim, can it? And there he goes, he's gonna float down, 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 down. But look who came to rescue him. The seagull. Aw, what a good friend. And now it's a setting sun, a cool breeze, blue water, and a friend to share it all. What a perfect day. So the seagull's very happy once again. And the crab should be happy too, right? The crab says, it's not perfect. But then he says, but it's good enough. Aw, well, sometimes we just have to settle for good enough, don't we? It can't always be exactly perfect. So I hope you like that story. I like that one. And I hope you all have sometimes it's just the way we tend to look at things that change our mood. So if you're in a crabby mood, think about something that makes you feel happy. And so just think about that. What kinds of things make you feel happy? What kinds of things make you feel sad or crabby? What kinds of things make you feel angry? We're going to talk more about that. This is a story I like too. This is a different kind of feeling. This is called The Crocodile and the Dentist. It's by Taro Gomi. And in this story, the crocodile has to go visit the dentist. Now, as you can imagine, sometimes it's scary to go to the dentist. Maybe not for you guys, but if you have something wrong with your teeth and you're a little bit afraid that dentist might do something that hurts, it's kind of scary to have somebody feeling around inside your mouth. But as you can imagine, if you're a dentist and you have to work on a crocodile's mouth, oh, that might be scary too. This is The Crocodile and the Dentist. I like this. This is by Taro Gomi. Taro Gomi, I really like this author and illustrator a lot. He also wrote one of my favorite stories, I Really Want to See You, Grandma, which is a silly story about a grandma and a little granddaughter who miss each other. Here we go. Here's our crocodile with his achy tooth. And he says, I really don't want to, but I have to. He has to visit the dentist. And the dentist says, oh, I really don't want to, but I have to, as he sees the crocodile at the door. And they both say, ah! And the dentist says, ah! And the crocodile says, must I? And the dentist says, must I? So he's afraid to work on the crocodile's teeth, and the crocodile's afraid to have him work on his teeth. What a dilemma. The crocodile thinks, I'm scared. And the dentist thinks, I'm scared. And the crocodile thinks, but I should be brave. And the dentist thinks, but I should be brave. There's his sore tooth. The dentist has to work inside his mouth. I'm ready for the worst. And the dentist says, I'm ready for the worst. And look, he has to reach his hand in there to work on the crocodile's achy tooth. Ugh. Now the crocodile says, ouch! And the dentist says, ouch! I think the dentist accidentally hurt the crocodile, and it was just a reflex to bite down on the dentist's hand. Ow! Oh, look, the crocodile's crying, and the dentist is crying. Crocodile says, what an awful thing to do! And the dentist says, what an awful thing to do! And the crocodile says, well, there's no use getting angry. And the dentist says, there's no use getting angry. Getting mad doesn't fix anything, does it? Crocodile says, just a little longer. And the dentist says, just a little longer. And he puts some medicine on the crocodile's tooth. And the crocodile says, whew, phew. And the dentist says, oh, phew. They're both happy that's over, aren't they? And the crocodile says, thank you so much. I'll see you again next year. And the dentist says, thank you so much. And I'll see you again next year. And when he leaves, the crocodile says, I don't want to see him again. And the dentist, looking out the window, says, I don't want to see him again. And the crocodile thinks to himself, so I must remember to brush my teeth. And the dentist says, so you must remember to brush your teeth. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? There's two different ways to think about things, just like in our perfect day story. You can either be happy or grumpy, or in this case, both of these characters were afraid, weren't they? Both afraid of very different things. So I like that. The Crocodile and the Dentist by Taro Gomi. All right, well, I have a song to sing about being happy. When we're happy, we smile. And when we're sad, we might cry. And we have a frown. And when we're angry, our eyebrows go like this, and we scowl. And when we're scared, we might grit our teeth. So let's sing this song. And it's kind of like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But this time we're going to say, if you're happy and you know it, give a smile. Give a big smile. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're sad and you know it, make a frown. Ooh. If you're sad and you know it, make a frown. Well, if you're sad and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're sad and you know it, make a frown. Well. And now for mad. If we're mad and we know it, give a scowl. If we're mad and you know it, give a scowl. If we're mad and you know it, then our face will surely show it. If we're mad and we know it, make a scowl. And if we're scared and we know it, grit our teeth. If we're scared and we know it, grit our teeth. If we're scared and we know it, then our face will surely show it. If we're scared and we know it, grit our teeth. And finally, if we're happy and we know it, clap our hands. If we're happy and we know it, clap our hands. If we're happy and we know it, then our face will surely show it. If we're happy and we know it, clap our hands. All right, well, I hope you're happy. So are you ready for our last story? And this one is kind of fun. It has a lot of different faces in it, and maybe you can guess what kind of face it is and why the character has the expression that he or she does. This is called Why the Face. What kind of face do you think this is? Look at this. The eyebrows are raised. There's like little dots floating in his head. His mouth is like this. Ooh, maybe this is a surprise face, isn't it? So if you're surprised and you know it, go like this. So here we go. Why the Face? This is by Jean Julian. And if you're looking for this book in the library, you can find this one in our board books section. So this is in the where you might think we just have kids books for little toddlers and babies. Well, there's a lot of good big books in there too. Why the face? Ooh, what kind of face is that? Can you make that face? What do you think he's doing here? Let's see. Let's open it up and see what we see. Oh, it says, whoa, that stinks. Oh, I see. So we have cheese and dirty socks and shoes. We have garbage and, ooh, a bottom of an elephant with flies. Oh, yes. Oh, that stinks. So that's why he's making that kind of a face. Can you make a face like that? Think about something really smelly. All right. Ooh, what's this one? Why this face? It looks like she's sniffing something that smells good, doesn't it? She has a smile and her eyebrows up. She looks kind of happy, doesn't she? Let's see, maybe could be flowers. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah, we have a pie and a cake and freshly baked bread. I think that's pancakes there. Wow. Think of all those yummy smells when mommy or grandma or daddy are cooking in the kitchen. Can you make that face? The smell of something good. Ooh, just imagine. All right, here's our next one. Ooh, why this face? Can you see what she's doing here? She's like, what do you think that could be? Let's see. Let's open it up and see. It says too loud. Okay, so there's the rock and roll band. They're playing very loud music. Maybe the drums and the cymbals are making a lot of noise. So think about the sound that would make you close your ears and grimace. Here's our next face. Oh, we have two different kinds of faces here. One looks happy and cheerful and excited, and the other one's making a blah. What could that be? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Insects, all kinds of insects and bugs. And one says, oh, that's cool. And the other one says, ew, gross. So what kind of face would you make? Would you make the, oh, wow, cool face, or the, ew? Think about if you had a furry little centipede crawling up your hand, or maybe a worm, a slimy worm. What would you think about? What face would you make? Wow, cool, or yuck? Oh, here's an interesting face we have here. What's this one thinking? Look at her eyes. You're like, when you make your eyes go around and around and around like that. Let's see why. It says 5 more minutes, please. So screen time. Too much time on the computer, or too much time watching television, too much time on your phone or iPad. That explains that. That makes your eyes go loopy, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, let's try the next one. Why this face? Oh, look at that expression. He seems kind of, maybe scared. Maybe she's going to the dentist, or maybe she sees a crocodile. I don't know. Let's open it up and see. Let's see why this. Oh, it says, ouch. Ouch, that's spiky. Oh, maybe she touched something and it hurt. Ow, ow. And here's, why's this face? Oh, now that's a silly face, isn't it? Can you make a silly face? Oh, he's trying to touch his tongue to his eyeball. Why would you make a silly face like that? Let's see. Let's look inside. Oh, it says, cheer up. Oh, the baby was crying. What's he trying to do? He's making a silly face to try to make the baby laugh. Do you ever do that with a little brother or sister when they're crying? Cheer up. Make a silly face. Can you make a silly face? And finally, here's our last face. What's going on here? Why this face? His eyes are closed. What do you think he's doing here? Says, oh, right. Good night. So, think he's sleeping? Yeah. Can you close your eyes and pretend you're sleeping? All right. Well, that's the end of our stories for today, guys. And I'm going to show you, I'm not going to make our craft today because it takes a while. Instead, I'm going to show you what we made. We made some faces today with some interesting expressions. And I'm going to give you a link to the website so that if you're interested in trying to make these, you can. And so I will post that for you. And maybe you want to give it a try. They're very fun to make. And I don't know if you can tell, this guy, he looks a little surprised. You can see by his O-shaped mouth. This guy looks, maybe he's making a face to make a baby smile. What do you think? All right. Well, thanks for joining me today. And I feel free to stop by the library and check out those books. All right. Fun. Have a happy day. What makes you happy?